What up, what up, what up? You know the vibes. We in the hood. But on another note, though, thank you for locking in. This is the last episode, Season 1, Episode 10. We made it, y'all. What you have for child? You feel me? But on another note, we left off at feeling out of place. Now I want to talk to you about feeling comfortable. And why is it so hard? The adjustment process. Things of that nature. Because ain't nobody talking to you about that. Nobody talked to me about it. Everybody sold me something else that was different. But now I'm going to tell you the truth about what's really happening. So, comfortable. How is it easy to get comfortable when all our life, all we know is pack up, transit? All we know is we gotta hustle and police come, we locked up. Now we in jail. When do you really got a chance to pack up? When do you really get a chance to take a picture? When do you really got a chance to smile? There's no comfortability because we're always on the go. So now when you finally realize that you want to live a straight life and plant some roots, it's really hard to get comfortable because your body is so used to being on the go. Your mind is so used to being on the go. It's never a stop. It's never a chill. You feel like one of them superheroes, Hercules or something, that's always on a journey. Like they don't even got a home. They got a home with a wife and kids, but they never there. They everywhere else. This is what that gonna feel like when you get here. Then you're gonna have people that's always on the go, can't stop and talk to you, can't help you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these are all the things that's gonna happen when you finally get here. I'm asking you to just take a deep breath and just embrace it. Don't be like Jake from Shawshank Redemption, come home and watch this world just destroy him and let him hang himself up. Don't do that. I almost went there. I'm telling you from experience, don't do that. You understand me? I want to see you succeed. Life is worth living. So, another thing, I don't want you to come out here and feel like because Shorty says she love you, that you comfortable. She need more than that. Remember, she just carried you when you couldn't carry her. So she need more than that. So now that's another weight on your back when you're out. Because now you gotta provide. You gotta comfort her. Something that we don't really know how to do because we had to learn how to be desensitized in prison. Nobody gonna talk to you about that. How to speak. Listen. Let me ask you this question. When you go up to the chow line and you put your plate up there, right? On Wednesdays, we already know what the fuck it's gonna be. It's gonna be yakisobe. 4 slices of bread, probably applesauce. Yeah? And there's no, oh, well, let me get the alternative, or you take it and keep it pushing. Simple and plain. Right? When I came home, my brother took me to Chipotle. Walk in, and the menu looked like ching chong, ching ching ching, and I had to sit there and understand because he couldn't understand why I didn't know how to order. So I had to look at the menu, and then I whispered to the nigga. I said, "Yo, let me get a steak and rice burrito. He said, yo, why you telling me for? Why you ain't telling her? I'm like, yo, just do me that favor, dogs. You feel me? He's like, he's laughing at me. He's laughing at me, and I'm like, why you laughing at me, homie? Like, you don't understand the prison. There's no really, like, options and shit like that. I don't even know how to read the prices. How the fuck am I supposed to get comfortable if I feel like I'm out of place? That's what I'm talking about. So, after 5 years of being home, I'm off of parole. Because while on parole, it's a whole different monster, you know? You gotta walk a certain way, you gotta talk a certain way. You understand? So here I am now, off of parole, and I'm now really adjusting to life after parole. So you got life after prison, which is trying to understand people and live life and get a job and live right, and you understand? Then you have life after parole, where you're no longer answering to anybody whatsoever. You can now run the streets whenever you want, come in if you don't want to, go wherever you want to, however you want to, right? You have to now develop new friends. I really say you have to, because to lock yourself in is going to deprive you of social information that you can't get on the book or TV. You got to be there. That's why I would say, if you know, you know. You got to be there. So, now, right? You gotta learn this whole process all over again. Because remember, when you first came home, you're looking for the sleazy chicks, the one that's gonna give it up easy. You ain't gonna ask you too many questions, because we don't really want to unpack that type of baggage to anybody. So now, after you get off of parole, you want to look for a whole different social atmosphere. One that can tolerate you being a free man who made a mistake and move forward with life. That's what you're looking for now. So now, your whole atmosphere got to change once more. New metamorphosis. It's still hard to unravel who you are, because you got people who are looking at you like at any moment you could become that person you used to be. For my case, it's like that. I got a whole business. I came home, started a whole business, and people still look at me the same way. Still tell me I'm still the same way. Hey, I'm glad that they say I never changed. Even though I know I changed. I got a business. I'm not selling drugs no more. I'm not trying to kill nobody. Hello, I changed. I go to church now. Before, I didn't believe God exists. Now I say God is good. Think about it. Did not change. That's a 360. Matter of fact, on 180. 360 do the same thing. 180 is more divine for me. You understand me? So now here, you got people who got blinders on, living in the past, still judging you. So you can't even be comfortable with them. You can't even begin to tell them, like, yo, how much of a bad day you had, because they're looking at you like, what the fuck? And that's sad. Completely sad. Everybody taking advantage of you. When you, like, I just had an issue with the phone company. These niggas fucked up on the bill, but yesterday they trying to tell me I gotta pay for the fuck up, and that they're gonna give me a credit. whatever they feel like giving me. So now I feel defenseless because I'm fighting with people who I can't see about money that I worked hard for. How the fuck can I feel comfortable if I just bust my ass to make this money and then I gotta sit there and stand guard while a nigga take the money? But then people want you to unravel, feel comfortable. It's a process of that. Right now, I'm in therapy for it. So that's the reason for this conversation right now. I want you to seek out somebody to speak to, because if you come home thinking that your family gonna wait and listen to you, everybody don't have that fucking life and luxury, homie. And I'm telling you, for your own sanity, if you're trying to make it out here, go get you some counseling. Because I don't care how much of a strong black brother you are, man, or white person you are, or whoever you are, trauma is real. If you get cut, you're going to have that scar there for the rest of your life. That's trauma. There's different levels, different types of trauma. Don't be illiterate. Don't be oblivious. Educate yourself. Don't just walk out here thinking life is like how it was before you left, or like you can handle the new direction that it's going in. Because this shit is a whole different ball game. There's so many twists and turns, it looks like my shirt by the time it's done with you. Now you understand why I'm smoking every time I'm talking to you, because after I deal with this, I gotta debrief myself. I came to the park to walk around. Look, this is what people are doing right now after a long day of work. It's like back in the spot after coming from programs or working all day. You gotta come outside and walk, blow off that steam, exercise, do something. Ain't nothing new, like Nipsey Hussle said, rest in peace. You feel me? Ain't nothing new. So when you get out here, I want you to hold your head. And for the people who haven't been in prison, I need you to understand what I just said about us. Because we're the ones coming out here into a new society. While you were moving, we were standing still. So you really need to have a little bit more patience with us. Because we're going to ask you things over and over again, because we want to make sure we got it right. We don't want to disappoint you. So if you feel like we're being annoying, it's not we being annoying. Because trust me, it sounds annoying to us too. We hear it. And it gets on our nerves. That's why sometimes we just get into our attitudes and just shut down. I need to hurry up and go jogging. Y'all taking up my time. Did you see that thing that just ran by? But like I was saying, have a little bit more understanding for us, because this is new to us. You ever watch one of them westerns and you think about today now, and you be like, how would you survive? That's exactly what we're doing. We're coming home, our spurs jingling. Matter of fact, you ever seen I'ma Get You Sucker when Huggy Bear came home with the jellyfish pumps? Yeah. That's what we're going through. It wasn't just a joke, it was real. But until next season, thank you for locking in. I'm about to go to the yard and work out. Natural vibes. You know the vibes. We in the hood. Peace.